Hello, it's Matthew with Jupiter Bike. Today we're going to look at one of our newest lightweight commuter bikes, the Tempo. Let's get into it. All we'll need to get inside the box is a pair of snips, side cutters, or scissors. Once we have the accessory pieces out of the way, it's going to be easiest to just lift the bike from the box. The Tempo weighs in just over 50 pounds, so you might need a second set of hands to help with this. Once we're out of the box, the first thing we're going to want to do is cut free the front wheel. Be careful not to damage anything while cutting. Once the wheel is free, we're going to want to free our quick release axle. Again, being careful not to damage or cut anything, other than the zip ties, that is. Next, we'll remove the handlebars. Oh. With the temporary axle removed, we're now going to insert the tire into the forks, making sure that the rotor is on the same side as the caliper. We have our front axle. The axle's going to go through the hub, spring, nut. Screw this until firm. When closing the quick release, there should be a few pounds of pressure, but it shouldn't be awful strain. Since we have the front wheel installed, we'll now do the front fender. It'll require just a 5mm Allen key. Just want to have the bolt in there. We're not tightening this down yet. We won't tighten anything down till they're all in place. Now that all 3 bolts are in place, I'll start with the top bolt, tighten it down, making sure it stays straight over the wheel as I firm it up, and then tighten down both sides accordingly. So now we'll move over to the handlebar assembly. First, we're going to free everything up so we can see what we're working with. The headset is adjustable. There's a 5mm Allen key to raise or lower your angle. We will take a 4mm Allen key, remove the headset bolts. And then when replacing our handlebars, we want to make sure that your brake levers are going to be in an accessible area. If they're not, you've got your handlebars on upside down. Probably like this. That's wrong. We want to be like this. The handlebar does have a silk screen printed on it. Allows you to get your best idea of centering. It's best to leave the bolts loose so you can adjust your rotation and your center point on your bars. I'm just going to undress it a little bit. Inside your accessories box, going to have a few things. We'll have our user manual for the Tempo. Going to have our pedals, which we'll be putting on next. Our LCD screen controller for the bike. Reflectors, toolkit, a couple of odds and ends for doing rewire repairs. And our headlight module. And our charger. Your pedals do have a proper side to go in. They are labeled right and left. They're also labeled on the ends, right and left. The left pedal is reverse thread. The left pedal has grooves on the side of it. Notice the right pedal is smooth, so the left pedal is reverse thread. That means lefty tighty, righty loosey. As you can see, we're spinning counterclockwise and the thread is tightening itself. This is a reverse thread pedal on the left side. Once we've got it screwed in, we can take a 15mm wrench and just give it a nice snug, and that should be good for the ride. Repeat the process on the other side. And this is the right side, standard thread as we see, clockwise, righty-tighty. Bolt is going in like it should. Once we're snugged up, put the 15mm wrench. Give it a good tighten. Inside of our parts box, we had 2 tiny screws with the reflectors. These are going to be used for mounting our LCD display with a 2.5mm Allen wrench. Expand the connector over the handlebar on both sides, like so. They do have an arrow demonstrating where they line up. Bam. Thumb controls. Also inside the box with our display is going to be our headlight horn module, which will be installed on the front of the bike. Last piece we're going to be putting on the bike, one of the necessary pieces, will be the seat. Simple to do, just one thing to look out for, and that's the seat clamp. If your quick release does not tighten as you close the latch to grab the seat, give a few more turns clockwise, we're good to go. The Tempo does come equipped with our newest L300 display. Power button powers on, powers off the unit, a short hold down on the power. Plus and minus, which adjusts our cadence levels. The plus button is also used to power on the headlight. By holding it briefly for 2 seconds, the headlight will come on. Holding the plus button again for 2 seconds, we'll turn the light off. The Tempo also comes equipped with a horn button, located below the grip for easy access with the thumb, and also with a thumb throttle, not a twist throttle, for use. The Tempo comes equipped with a 10+ amp hour battery, 350 watt hub drive motor, and active taillight. I'm Matt with Jupiter Bike. This has been the unboxing of the Tempo. Don't forget to double check your tire pressure and your brakes, and I'll see you out there.